Ooh, what's up, everybody? What is going on? This is Fred Richani of TSC News here to recap the final WWE SmackDown for 2015, which takes place on December 31st, 2015. And you would think that this SmackDown would go out with a bang, but nope, not the case. We had a few retreads, a few awkward, lame finishes, but that essentially sums up WWE in 2015. A lot of good and great matches, but also a lot of crappy finishes, especially on SmackDown. Although, with SmackDown now officially moving to the USA Network from Sci-Fi in January, we should actually have a show that contains events of some consequence. Perhaps. We'll see what happens. But the show was headlined by Sheamus and Kevin Owens taking on Roman Reigns, the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and the current Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose. And here's what pisses me off about this. Dean Ambrose just got destroyed. I repeat, Dean Ambrose just got destroyed by Kevin Owens on Raw. He got powerbombed through a table. He didn't move for a while. He just kind of chilled there and was convulsing and shaking. But magically, he felt better by Tuesday because SmackDown tapes on Tuesday. And even then, magically, he felt better by Thursday in storyline. And yes, he's just as good as new. Just as good as new. And oh yeah, if you didn't know, he stood tall at the end of the show with Roman Reigns. Now, of course, they had a lame disqualification finish, but ultimately, Dean stood tall. Now, don't you think they could have had Sheamus pin Dean Ambrose? Don't you think they could have had Sheamus weaken and beat up Dean Ambrose, pissing off Roman Reigns, leading up to their title match out on Raw, which features Vince McMahon as a special guest referee, who's no doubt looking to screw over Roman Reigns? You would think, hey, let's put some heat on Sheamus. You would think, hey, let's put some heat on this Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose thing, where Kevin Owens is beating up Dean, who wants to be there for his bro, but is in no condition to perform, and just takes him out before the match, and they beat up Roman Reigns. Why can't you do that? Why can't you do that? I don't really know, but yeah, this match ended in a DQ, and when it comes to selling, it was absolutely infuriating. We had another tag team match, playa. This was actually Tag Team Palooza. I mean, seriously, Teddy Long would have fainted being around all these tag team matches. We had Braun Strowman, the Snowman, team up with Luke Harper, and it looks like they're definitely trying to get Braun Strowman better in the ring and give him more in-ring time because Erick Rowan wasn't wrestling. They took on the Usos, and the poor Usos, the tag team of the year, allegedly, lost to Braun Strowman and Luke Harper via submission with the standing arm choke, Strowman's finisher. Sucks to be the Usos. They could have been built up. They could have showed vignettes of that Uso rehabbing. And, I mean, man, they were the top tag team last year. And they've always had good to great matches. And now they've been brought back to be nothing more than geeks. And it's unfortunate because the tag team division could use more strong teams. We had Tyler Breeze beat Goldust, which, I don't know. I don't know if that tells you more about what they think about Goldust or Tyler Breeze. And then it was announced that Summer Rae and Tyler Breeze have mutually agreed to part ways in 2016. Why? Well, I guess maybe Summer Rae doesn't want to be with the loser, a guy who in storyline has only won maybe 4 matches all year since being called up to the main roster. Hell, he probably won 4 matches all year at NXT because he didn't have a great year in NXT either. And Triple H said on that conference call, oh, we want to call guys up. We want to bring them up to the main roster. We want to give them a 6-month plan before we bring them up. Yeah, a 6-month plan, because I'm sure that's what they have for John Cena or Brock Lesnar, let alone Tyler Breeze. We had yet another tag team match, playa. It was Kalista, who didn't have his partner Sin Cara, who dislocated his shoulder on Raw, teaming up with the Dudley Boyz to beat the New Day. Are you serious? So hang on, the New Day is the most over team by far in the company, one of the most over talents in the company, that means most popular for those that don't know these wrestling terms. And they lost to the Dudley boys, who have been whipping boys, to the Bray Wyatt boys, and Kalista. Not cool. I have no interest in seeing the Dudleys against the New Day again. That ship sailed. If they wanted to give them the tag titles, they should have given it to them, a couple months back before they jobbed them out to the Wyatts. Ugh. I guess I was wrong. Bully Ray did win a match again. Sigh. So overall, this show didn't really have much going on. I also missed, Brie Bella and Alicia Fox beat Naomi and Tamina Snuka. So Team Bella finally won a match after Nikki Bella got injured. And lastly, Dolph Ziggler beat Bo Dallas. Not that those results matter. So overall, kind of a lame show to close out 2015. They could have put some heat on Sheamus, but as is the case with WWE in 2015, whether it's Sheamus, whether it's Seth Rollins, whomever, they've often failed to put the heat on heels that actually need it, that aren't named Stephanie McMahon, Vince McMahon, and Triple H. And as is the case with a lot of Raws, and especially SmackDowns, while the matches are good, some of the main event finishes are lackluster as hell, and hopefully that'll change in 2016. But folks, I want to hear from you. Were you live in attendance at SmackDown? Did you catch SmackDown? Are you skipping it? How are you celebrating your New Year's? Is there anything WWE themed? Are you going on a WWE Network binge watching spree? What are you doing? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us. Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this update, please click the like button. Please share this with all your friends. Please don't forget to subscribe to TSC on YouTube, SoundCloud.com/TSC News, and now iTunes. Until next time, everybody, thank you so much for the support all 2015. Have a happy New Year.